Next we have Mimi Moss. Here, Mimi.
I'll be doing a monologue from the play The Wool Gatherer by William Maskell Simone. You may think it's funny, but I was the last one to see them alive last summer. There was only 7 of them in the world, and the zoo had 4 of them. I used to walk there every night just to watch them stand so still in the water, and the way they walked was so graceful. In slow motion, and they had legs as skinny as my little finger, long legs. And there was only 7 of them in the world because they killed them all for feathers for ladies' hats or something. One night, this gang of boys came by with radios to their ears and cursing real bad, you know, F and everything. And I was, you know, scared. And they started saying things to me, dirty things, and laughing at the birds. And then one boy threw a stone to see how close he could splash the birds. And then another boy threw a stone to see how close he could splash the birds. And then they all started throwing stones to splash the birds. And then they started throwing stones at the birds. And I started screaming, "Stop it!" But they just kept laughing and cursing and throwing stones. And then a stone hit a bird's leg and it just bent like a straw. And the birds keeled over in the water, wings flapping in the water, and I kept screaming, "Stop it, stop it!" But they couldn't hear me over that ugly music coming from the radios. And I ran and got the zoo guard, and the guard got his club, and we ran back to the place of the birds, but the kids were gone. And those white feathers on the water, and the water was real still. And there was big swirls of blood on the water, and the birds were real still. Beaks open, legs broke, toes curled. Still. Like the world had stopped. And the guard started saying something to me, but I couldn't hear him. I just saw his mouth moving, and I started screaming. And they came and took me to the hospital, and they gave me a needle to make me stop screaming. And they never caught that gang of kids. And even if they did, what good would it do? Wouldn't bring the birds back.